Here's an example of where I'm getting schooled on the information technology warfare. So I'm getting met at speed of thought shit that I've been kicking off fucking for 15 years. I mean, my thoughts have been known. And I thought I was only crazy for like 12 of my TI years. Just that's never stopped. I thought it was schizophrenia or psychosis. No, I'm being broadcast. And it hasn't stopped for 15 years. So once and for all, the number 4.com happened to me. COINTELPRO, this is all that. There are 5 million American monitored consciousnesses, just like Kevin Christian describes, torturing 1.5 million other Americans, just like Kevin describes. All those people that moved into Seattle that are being broadcast and tortured, doing this and then screaming in the streets of Seattle, please shut up! They're talking to monitor consciousnesses that are slow killing them from EMF broadcasts that can appear as anybody. They got their headgear early. So how am I getting schooled on this? Fuck. My phone, like, they can turn me off like me as a person off at a button. Talk about giving up your young at the push of a button. Like, I could be passed out, lose time, and not even know I was out. Snow White, a motherfucker. That's what they do to the MK Ultra slaves. But like, there's been some deception at like speed of thought, like where when I'm posting over here, the like other screens are flying through, like they're catching my first upload, making it so they can infinitely modify that copy, using it for speed of thought propaganda to lie, like using my image on this voice, and it's like a screen that goes blue, and the real one here on my it's like mirroring like my YouTube channel takes a while to upload, and then they may have codes where they can infinitely modify my YouTube account. It started with like, I saw it done by this gang like in 2016. I made a video of like trying to explain the lie I was told, and then they broke into YouTube and modified the video for their propaganda of something that didn't happen, trying to say like an ex-girlfriend of mine is dead. I had like 55 girlfriends, like real serious ones, maybe like more like 150 or more, like just, you know, like kind of maybe screw them apart. Anyways, like, but I've had plenty of women. That part of the terror torture package, like I just have to endure like this chakra, like, and I'm a straight dude, so rectal torture instead from EMF broadcasts. So 5 million American broadcasts torturing 1.5 million other American targeted individuals. Federally sanctioned, covert genocide. My Bill of Rights, my constitutional rights were taken 15 years ago. Gang stalking then, home break-ins, expert torturers from the CIA, PhD, weaponized psychologists called in. Once and for all, the number 4all.com fucking happened to me. Like, it, the last 2 or 3 years, they really tried to kill me. Anyways, I'm getting schooled every day. I barely live. And if there's any mercy on you, it's out those black Swiss cheese holes. Otherwise, it's only forced memory wipes and reincarnation at the moon tunnel. And then these perps, like these monitor consciousnesses, and they're passed out on machines in other locations, like Kevin describes. They're told to get them to do this kind of work that there's no life after death, that it's atheist. So 5 million American monitor consciousnesses, because they got their headgear early, perps, electromagnetic form perps, are torturing 1.5 million American TI. And to disrupt the every 15 to 20 seconds, they're destroying my Christian consciousness. I say, no, what you really mean is 5 million American monitor consciousnesses are torturing 1.5 million American TI. And that's all this is, man. I'm no different in that regard with Kevin Christian. I'm no different than Dr. Horton in having rape codes issued on me. I destroyed those. And on and on and on. It's all false. And if there's any mercy, it's at the black Swiss cheese holes. And that's my birthright. That's my gift to you as a Buddhist, aspiring Arhut. From there, maybe to like the Orion constellation and talk to the adults, stop getting treated like a baby. Like, I'm so cut short, tactically, strategically disabled. Somebody would, like, maybe some people deserve to be TI. I don't know. I'm not in law enforcement, but I was worried about the tuition. I was identified as a future threat for Christian financial purposes on behalf of Christian finance. So they made these like he wants to free the debt slaves, like, and the college ones. Make him a slave, take away his 10 commandments, Bill of Rights, torture him every day, make sure he can never have a job, never marry. Everybody hates him as best we can, destroy his family, suicide them too, and then get away with it. So I got my Black Swiss Cheese Hole nonprofit. I mean the Juniper House outpatient mental health facility in Hillsborough. And every 15 to 20 seconds, a monitor consciousness, one of the 5 million Americans doing this covert genocide, is trying to suicide me. So I still live. I don't get rectal tortured anymore, thankfully. My behavior modification package is aiming to humiliate, which humiliates me, and it's like a blowback. It's horrible, and plus I got a mouth on me. Yeah, I am of all those people that moved to Seattle where they can't house them. They're not even picking up the garbage. You know, Seattle is dying because of EMF broadcasts, because 5 million American monitors are cooking those people. That's why they're poisoned. It's not the meth habit. It's co-occurrence. It's not their heroin. They're already heroin addicts. It's because 5 million other American mind control addicts passed out on machines won't stop feasting on their pain and carrying out directives to torture. They call that heaven. Being a monitor consciousness, and then you're passed out in your own feces in a machine because you haven't woken up out of your body in 2 weeks. The unclean. And my name's Jeffrey Edward Taylor now, because I'm an aspiring Buddhist Arhat. And so I'm getting schooled on information technology, speed of thought, and then like multiple mirroring sites might go boom, 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 and then feed into all kinds of information systems I don't know. And then you're seeing my face, and then the content is infinitely modified because they've gotten into my phone already and shit like that. And then plus they're just heavy fire every 15 to 20 seconds. I'm not going to suicide this week, month, anytime. Like, it'll be like anytime soon. But 20, 30 years from now, I don't expect any of this. I got a better shot at getting the headgear myself and becoming a monitor consciousness and an electromagnetic being, not a perp, and just going away from them, not torturing people. But 5 million Americans are torturing 1.5 million American TI. A lot of TI get, it's a whistleblower shit. They try to stand up to the man or their boss or, corruption. Really good people. And they'll use that against you, your good intentions, and then send out monitor consciousnesses, I'm a tortured soul, and there was no good reason for it. These are psychological operations. None of this is God. The images and monitor consciousnesses they put in my room and walk around, they're people in other locations passed out on machines, hired to slow kill me, and love their work. And some days I have okay days, some days I have really bad days. It's been qualitatively and quantitatively real hell for the TI. And the monitors doing the torture really love their jobs. They're mind control addicts, is Kevin's verbiage to describe the feasting on, like, they get a shot of heroin feeling, mild shot of heroin feeling in their body every time they torture me, is like some of the speculation on all these hookups. So not only am I getting tortured to suicide, but they're high as fuck. Sort of Bloody Gina's recipe for, who's this fucking guy? Does he know I'm a psycho? Yeah, you probably don't. She's probably a really big prude, by the way, just to be funny about this. Like, try to fuck Bloody Gina and get you killed. Or take away his constitution, Bill of Rights, worse than death. And then schooled in speed of thought information technology, putting up videos that are infinitely modified. My name is Jeffrey Edward Taylor, BSMPA Jet, giving the connotation of leaving, aspiring Buddhist Arhat, seeking non-reincarnation, know to avoid the moon's soul reincarnations, that all gods are false, and I will stand firm with my will getting out of the fucking solar system And the fact that they can perp and make their consciousness a monitor that can switch into anybody, passed out on a machine, separate their body from their consciousness while alive, makes it more likely that after body death, consciousness exists. I'm such a TI. Like, I do not trust my moments of death for shit. It'll be 20, 30 years and I will dynamite my head on a Buddhist holy ground. And in between now and then, I'm going to have a hard time getting the $1,600 to steal my brain back. Senders every 15 to 20 seconds, following orders, strict orders. Eugenics, suicide, deny life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And that started 15 years ago because I was worried about the tuition. None of it's God. This is Satanism and psychological operations.